Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving into everything that you need to know about Royal Caribbean and their drink packages. So let's get started. The Royal Caribbean drink packages are one of the most popular add-ons for your cruise. While they include things like coffee, tea, and water, you may want more variety such as soft drinks, beer, or cocktails. This is where a Royal Caribbean drink package comes in handy. Understanding how these packages work and how to get the best deal is crucial to saving money. Royal Caribbean currently has 3 different packages or options to choose from. The first package is their classic soda package, also known as the soda card. This package offers unlimited soda, usually making it a hit with the kiddos. It includes fountain sodas, a Coca-Cola freestyle beverage, and a Coca-Cola souvenir mug. This is one of the cheapest options and also a very popular choice, especially if you have kids that want sodas and adults who just want the coffee, tea, and water that's provided by the cruise line. The second option is the refreshment package. Now this one covers everything other than your alcoholic drinks. This package is very popular with adults, older kids, and those who enjoy juices, specialty coffees, and teas. It includes premium coffees and premium teas, bottled and sparkling water, fresh squeezed orange juice, mocktails, fountain sodas, and Coca-Cola freestyle beverages. Additionally, you get a Coca-Cola freestyle souvenir mug just like what you get with the soda package. If you don't drink alcohol or you don't drink that much alcohol but you enjoy your specialty coffee, maybe different specialty drinks and sodas, this may be a good choice for you. The third option is what they call their deluxe package. Now this one includes all the other items from your soda package and your refreshment package as well as your alcoholic drinks. This is the ultimate package, providing access to nearly all the beverages. It covers your cocktails, your spirits, your liquors, your beers. It covers your wine by the glass, mocktails, premium coffees and teas, fountain sodas. It has your Coca-Cola freestyle beverages, and you even get the Coca-Cola souvenir cup just like with the other 2 packages. This also has your bottled water, your sparkling water, your fresh squeezed juices, and it includes a 40% discount on any bottle of wine that is under $100 and a 20% discount on any bottles of wine over $100. Now, before we get into the details of this, there are a few important things that we should note. The drink packages do not include your mini bars in your room or the Evian waters. They also don't include souvenir glasses, specialty beers, or super premium categories of beverages like your really high-end liquors. Now, here's another important thing that we should note. If you are looking at purchasing the deluxe package, if you have more than one adult in the room, you have to purchase that package for every person 21 years of age and older that is in the same cabin as you. So if you have somebody in there that's an adult that doesn't drink and they're 21 years older, regardless if they don't drink or not, they still have to purchase that package. Now, this is Royal Caribbean's way of trying to cut down on people in a cabin purchasing this package and then sharing it with everyone else in their cabin that is 21 or older. So in order to combat that, now they're requiring this. Now, this does not apply to the other 2, the soda package or the refreshment package. You can still purchase those individually per person in your cabin. Now, these drink packages will vary depending on the length of your cruise and the cruise type or the cruise that you're taking, whether it's a popular one or not. On the deluxe package, it typically ranges from $55 to $105 per person per day. So you can see how this will quickly add up, especially if you are on a longer cruise where you have to purchase it for every day. The one good thing about the drink packages is they include all the gratuities. So that means that if you purchase a drink, you don't have to tip, it's already included. However, if you decide to buy these drinks outright, they will automatically add on an 18% gratuity to the cost of your drink. Here's another important tip for you. If you are planning on purchasing one of these drink packages, I would highly recommend that you do it before you get on the ship. And do it as soon as you book your cruise. Because if the price drops on these drink packages, if they offer a sale or something, you can cancel that package and rebook it under the new lower price at no penalty. However, if you get onto the ship, typically you're going to pay full price. They're not going to offer any discounts on there. I've been on numerous Royal Caribbean cruises, and I think I may have seen one time where they've offered some sort of discount, and this was on a less popular cruise. So if you want to get the best deal on your drink packages, make sure that you get on and you purchase it as soon as possible. Royal Caribbean is constantly running sales prior to the cruise to offer discounted rates for these packages. So let's look at the pros and cons of purchasing a drink package. One of them is potential savings. If you enjoy your cocktails, if you like to drink, then you could potentially save a lot of money by buying the drink package. Now, when you're calculating this, remember that when you're looking up the average cost of a drink on a Royal Caribbean cruise, to include the 18% gratuity that you're going to be charged when you purchase these outright. That'll help you get to a more accurate cost per drink, and then you can factor in whether or not this will be worth it. Another pro is the convenience. You can order drinks without having to carry cash around with you. All you have is your card, and you can try new drinks without having to worry about the cost. Another good thing is at the end, you don't have a huge bar tab. You're paying this up front, and you know what the cost is overall, and you're not surprised at the end when you have this huge credit card bill that you're having to pay off. Another great pro is that these drink packages can be used at their private destinations. So if you're going to Coco Cay or to Labadee, Haiti, then you can use your drink cards on these private locations to purchase your alcoholic drinks, bottled water, whatever it may be. Now let's look at some of the cons on this. One of them is the break-even point. You're going to have to purchase enough of these beverages to justify the cost. Now, I went ahead and broke some of this down for you to help understand what we're looking at. So let's take a look at that right quick. Now, depending on what you drink, this can be pretty easy to do or maybe a little bit difficult. So let's take a quick look at what I'm talking about. Some of these prices that we gathered from the cost of these beverages are from a 2023 cruise that we took on the Harmony of the Seas. So during that time, the average soda on a cruise was about $3.50 plus 18% gratuity. So if you add those together, that works out to about $4.13 per can of soda. So the soda package at that time was a $12.99. So for the sake of math, we're just going to round it up, making it even $13. So at $13 per person per day, this means that you will need to drink just over 3 cans of soda to make it worth it. You know, if you're a soda drinker, that's really not hard to do in a whole day. So if you drink 4 cans of soda per day, you've more than paid for the soda package. So let's take a look at the refreshment package now. The refreshment package is right around $30 per person per day, with an average cost of, we'll say, $4.50 to $5 for specialty coffees. Now, this comes with a lot more options, but this is what a lot of people drink, especially in the mornings. I like to have a good coffee in the afternoon or midday. And it also takes care of your mocktails, so your non-alcoholic drinks. And those range about $7 each, somewhere in there. So for coffee, plus the 18% gratuity, that is about $5.90 per drink. So it would take about 5 coffees per day to break even. Now, for the mocktails, if you add the 18% gratuity on those, you would need to drink about 3.5 mocktails per day to break even. So if you had 4 mocktails per day, you break even. So mix that in with some of the coffees. You have a coffee in the morning, maybe a coffee midday, plus a couple of mocktails. Maybe you took a couple bottles of water with you. You've just more than paid for that drink package. So when you're figuring it up, think about what you would really do, especially if you're going to ports. Pick up 2 or 3 bottles of water, put those in your bag, take those to the port with you. There's $3.50 per bottle. So you can see how, you get 2 bottles, there's $7. It doesn't take long to really break even on the soda or the refreshment package. So now let's take a look at one of the ones we get the most questions about, which is the deluxe package, because this includes your alcohol. Now, for sake of this, we're going to take the highest point to show you. Now, I said earlier that this package typically ranges from like $55 to $105 per person per day. So we're going to take the 105. That way it's the most expensive and break it down and see what it looks like. So a Bud Light beer on a cruise in 2023 and basically all the domestic beers was about $7.50 per beer, plus the 18% gratuity. So you're paying about $8.85 per beer while you're on the ship. If you only drink beer, well, then you're going to have to drink roughly a 12-pack per day. And I know for some of y'all that's pretty easy to do. But if you aren't a big beer drinker, then maybe, and that's all you drink, maybe it's not worth it. But let's take a look at some of the others here. Now, for the cocktails, those range about $14 per drink on average. Now, plus the 18% gratuity, that's going to make them roughly $16.52 per drink. At $105 per day, you would need to drink just over 6 cocktails per day to break even. Now, that might be a little bit easier than a 12-pack of beer. I don't know, maybe for some of you it's not. Now, this package also includes your bottled water, your specialty coffee, your juices, your wines, your energy drinks, pretty much anything you want. This is also going to include any whiskeys and bourbons and things like that you may enjoy. Just remember, as of this video, you're limited to $14 per drink is the cap for this. So if you're looking at a drink that costs more than that, then you're going to have to pay the difference. Now, this package does include everything like your bottled water, your coffees, your energy drinks, your mocktails, your cocktails, just about anything that you could want. So as you can see, if you're mixing and matching this a little bit, it wouldn't be too hard to justify it. Now, if you're one of those people that don't mind just drinking your tap water, your coffees, or your teas all day long, and that's pretty much what you do every day, then this may be a hard package to justify. However, if you're one of those people that enjoy your specialty drinks, your sodas, your mocktails, your cocktails, and everything, then this may be a good choice for you. Another con to the drink package is the upfront cost. So by the time that you're adding in these packages per person per day, it can drastically increase the overall price of the cruise, making the cruise itself seem unreasonable. Another con to it is your cruise itself. If you are on a port-heavy itinerary, meaning that you're stopping at a lot of ports maybe every single day, and especially if those ports do not include their private islands or private destination, then it may be hard to justify the cost of any of these packages because you're not on the ship to enjoy it. If you're going to be out in a port all day and you're spending hours out there and you're not on the ship just to justify the expense, then it may not be worth it to you. So that's something else that's very important to look at, is your cruise and the itinerary itself. Another con that we personally find frustrating at times is the lack of freestyle machines on some of these Royal Caribbean ships. What I mean is they have these Coke freestyle machines that you've probably seen all over, where you go up, you have to set your cup down, and it has a chip under it that says if your cup is active or not. And you have to set it on that sensor, and then you can select your soda or whatever that you want out of the freestyle machine. Royal has a limited amount of these and locations on the ships, so the lines can get really long, especially if you're on a sea day where everybody is enjoying the sodas and beverages. So that can be a little frustrating, not only trying to find one, it might take you a day or two to learn where they're all at, but also having to stand in line just to get a drink that you're probably going to chug down as soon as you leave and then have to get back in line to get a refill again. Another con of the drink packages is they do not include the Starbucks shops on board the ship. So Starbucks is something that is separate and you cannot use your drink packages there. Now, on some of the ships, the Cafe Promenade, they serve Starbucks brand coffee, but it is not a Starbucks location. So if you're on some of the larger ships, like the Harmony or the Wonder, they have a Starbucks out on the boardwalk area. That is not included in the cost. You cannot use your drink card, and you will have to pay extra for that. So whether or not a Royal Caribbean drink package is right for you is going to depend on your cruise style and your drinking habits. You're going to have to crunch the numbers, look at the cruise, find out what ports you're going to be in, how many sea days you have, and then decide whether or not these packages are right for you. Personally, we make our decisions based on our destinations. If we are going to either Labadee or Coco Cay, then more than likely we are going to purchase the drink package, primarily because we're going to be sitting out on the beach at the location in the hot sun where we can get bottled water and we can get our cocktails, because who doesn't like a good cocktail while sitting on a beach, right? If we're going to several different locations with a port-heavy itinerary, then we probably won't purchase a drink package just because we're not going to be on the ship to justify it. Are you taking a Royal Caribbean cruise soon? Let me know in the comments below if you plan on purchasing a drink package and how you can determine whether or not you can justify the prices. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Ring that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on our next upcoming videos. Thanks again, and we will see you on the next adventure.